We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always with my brother Tim. And today is NFL Sunday, week number 15. A little bit of a light card here. Postponements and stuff like that caused all this. And a Saturday game and a Thursday game. And there's now 2 games on Monday, 2 games on Tuesday. Only 9 games today in the NFL. And it's not the greatest of cards, I'll be completely honest. I'm looking at adding a few spots onto my card that I've been looking at. But overall, I mean, this is going to be an interesting card. We also have NBA, which is filled with COVID. I'm once again staying away from the NBA today. I want nothing to do with that league until all the COVID stuff comes back, or all the people with COVID come back. Because my numbers, I would need to adjust those dramatically, and I'm not trying to mess with that right now. I'll focus on hockey because there's a 4-game slate today in the NHL. So should be an interesting day here. But before we get into today's games, before we take a look at today's slate, we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong. And for me, unfortunately, way too much went wrong. I will start in college football. I went 0-3 because I can't seem to get a college football game right. My leans would have hit. I was leaning towards, there's a couple I was leaning towards. I forgot. UAB was one I was leaning towards yesterday. I was leaning towards the Coastal team total over. I was leaning towards Middle Tennessee. Didn't bet any of them. Would have cashed them all. The ones I did bet, App State, didn't show up. Fresno, couldn't cover. Marshall was covering basically the whole entire game until when it actually mattered. So 0-3 in college football yesterday. Luckily, we don't have any today. We will have tomorrow. I already have a play on tomorrow that I beat a little bit of line movements. I'm hoping to cast that at least. So that was not good. College basketball, we went 12-15. Tim will go over those.
12.
Yeah.
13-14.
13-14. I must have did my math wrong then. I don't know. And then in college, in NFL, lost my play on the Patriots, whatever. Moving on there. And then the NHL. The NHL was so heartbreaking yesterday. I had a lot of close losses. My only win, the Red Wings, no doubter. The Kraken, plus 115. They were up 2-0 in the beginning of the game. By the end of I believe at the beginning of the second period, it was tied 2-2. And then Edmonton scored 3-2. They quickly tied it up 3-3. With about, I think, 6 minutes left in the game, Edmonton scores. And they didn't score again, the Kraken. So they lost that game 5-3. Here we go. Ottawa. I had them at plus 155. Beat a massive line movement, 45 cents. And they go down 2-0. They tie the game. They take the lead. Philly ties it. We go to overtime. Philly scores in overtime. Loser. Beat a 45-cent line movement. Loser. And on the other side, then another one. Chicago.
Hey, Chicago, what do you say?
They're going to lose in overtime today, apparently, because none of the overtime plays that I had went my way. So, unfortunately, OT gods were not on my side last night, and NHL went 1-3 instead of potentially 3-1 and massively profitable. So, not a good day for me yesterday. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Down 4.42 units in college basketball, down 3.34 in college football, down 2 units in the NHL, down a unit in the NFL. Overall, 13-22, down 10.76 units. And now I'm 249, 251, and 7 in the month of December. And after all that, I was profitable for the first 18 days of December. I'm down 7.68 units now this month. So, miserable day yesterday. Killed a lot of everything I had going this month. But hopefully today's a recovery day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go quickly over everything from yesterday again, just to go over that and keep moving on. NBA was the only thing that was really good for me. I had Cleveland and I had Washington. So both of those solid winners. I like it. Good to see. NHL. Went 1-3. Detroit was the winner. Ottawa, Seattle, Chicago, losers. Nick already went over it. College basketball, college football, 0-3 there. College basketball, we went 13-14. all the plays are up on the side. I'm not going to go through 27 different games. It could have been a lot worse. There was a couple of them that we barely won, a couple of them that we barely lost. So it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. It happens, and I'm ready to keep rolling with it today. And then, of course, I'm not just going to breeze over the game. Colts last night. Everybody and their mother was on the Patriots. It was the biggest trap spot. I called it 2-unit play on them, cashed it. So at least I had that going for me. But yeah, it was still a negative night by about 1.5 units. So bounce back today. We got 9 college basketball plays up. I believe we have 3 NFL plays up on the site. 6 NBAs now, and some hockey. So ready to jump into today's slate. Also, Gambit and Navi will be starting soon. Picked up some plus money with Gambit, so ready to roll there as well. Go to the chat for today before we get started. Easy cash on the under in the Colts game. There you go. Rockets, nice. Cavs, I had them. Oklahoma City, I almost had them. Nets under, good. Wizards won straight up. Knicks +7. Pushed. Hell of a day. Bounce. Yeah, get it, dude. Get it. Exactly. Like you said yesterday, Patriots were due for a loss. And here's where they're going to come crumbling down. Nick, as I said yesterday about UTEP staying within 11 spread point, and they did lose by 7. It was in there the whole game and could have won. I said that, and you were like, yeah, right. Hey,
my numbers said Fresno. Okay, I'm just going to follow my numbers.
Are you brothers? Nope, not at all. Yes, we are. We're a town. No, we're brothers, not a town. Like, skip, comment, next just blew off what I said. This man crazy.
What?
Yesterday. All good. Nick is okay. We can bounce back tonight. So let's get them plays ready. Let's do it. Wichita State and High Point for you. We had the over in the Wichita State game. That was looking good for a while. And
I just got an ESPN notification. If you guys bet the Atlanta Hawks today, Trae Young just went into the COVID protocol.
Cleveland, baby! Cleveland +3. I have them locked in. Let's do it. We didn't bet the High Point game yesterday. Detroit first half in college basketball. I gotta pull up my,
Detroit Mercy. They play.
I think they play like CMU or something.
Yeah, I think they play Central Michigan. The Chippewas.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ugly game. We have the under. Yeah, Detroit's 12-point favorite, so at halftime of 5, I guess that works. Hit on the Cavs. Cavs, Celtics, Baylor, and D. Mitchell over. There you go. I liked that Cavs play yesterday, and I like the Cavs again today. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Cash today. Hit the like button, show some appreciation, subscribe, and share it. Dang right, Marcos. Dang right. UMass, first half or run full game? UMass. Which UMass? Regular UMass or UMass Lowell? Either way, we have 0 sides today. And we have nothing from either one of those games, so I don't know why I asked. What up, bros? What up, KJ? What up, guys? Couldn't bet for 2 days since my book got down. Yeah, I kind of figured that one. FML. Got Malmouth at -3 last night when it opened. They've been solid this year. Monmouth. Let's go look where they're at right now. Do we have that game bet? Yeah, we have the under. So that works. Still cashing with Cavs. Took them -3. They blew out Milwaukee. And I got them at +3 today. And now with that information, Cleveland's now a -2. Let's go. I beat a 5-point line movement. Beautiful. I took cost last night and under. There you go. Smash the like button. Dang right. Bounce back today. I had Black Beast knockout.
I was staring at that play
all
week.
I almost do that.
But on the other side, I was also looking at Tyrone Woodley. So
there you go.
He got knocked out.
He threw his cup out to the crowd. Who?
Yes. Black Beast.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh.
And someone grabbed it.
That's... I got to find a video for that now. What?
My balls were hot.
Good morning, Jamil. You took the... Dude, Omar is freaking on point. If you guys don't trust him, Omar, DM me on Twitter. We might have to get you on the show at some point. Plus 4.5 last night. He's been riding it. He's been good with betting stuff early. There you go. Thoughts on Fairfield game, side and total, again, and Air Force. Fairfield. Fairfield. I just saw that one. Against UMass, I got nothing in that game. And then Air Force, we got the over. All right, Nick. That's the chat. Let's go through some NFL. Let's just go through 3 games and then go back to the chat after that.
All right, fair enough. We'll kick it on off here. The Buffalo Bills are at home against the Carolina Panthers. We have the Bills as now 14.5-point favorites. This was around 10.5, 11 all week, and this has gone up to 14.5. We have a total of 44 in this game. I'm going to look up injury reports. Let me know what you're thinking here for this game here.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in this game. At this point, I think I saw it like a 14.5 on some books. I'm pulling it up on mine real quick. Yeah, it's at a 14.5 now. At this point, it's a lean towards Carolina. At the 14.5 points, am I going to bet it? No, I'm probably not. I have 6 plays today. It's a ugly slate. Just try to tread lightly when it comes to right now because there's a lot of COVID crap going around, and best of luck to everybody. But this one I'm starting off by a lean towards Carolina, but a pass.
Yeah, for this spot here, I'm trying to get my numbers up. I don't have a number for this game. Let me see what my number would have been for this game. I'm looking hard at Carolina right now, to be completely honest. One injury that did catch my attention, though, is DJ Moore is going to be out for this game. Let's see. It's Carolina down here.
I just had somebody DM me on Instagram with a bunch of Russian.
Nice. All right, this is the handicap around 13.5. All right, that's what it was. DJ Moore is out, along with not really any other major names. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, DJ Moore is questionable. He's questionable. AJ Boye is out. I read that quick. And on the other side, as for bigger names, Emmanuel Sanders will not be playing today. Star Lutole will be questionable defensive tackle. They'll still be without Christian McCaffrey too in this game as well. And it's just making me very tempted on these Carolina Panthers here. And I think I'm going to pull the trigger on this. 14.5 is an awful lot of points here. And I'm going to jump on it here. 14.5. Give me the Carolina Panthers to cover at least 2 touchdowns. We've seen what Buffalo has been doing as of late. They're struggling to cover spreads. Like, this is a team that trying to get their numbers up now. Here we go. They are, yeah. Huh?
You're super prepared.
I know I am. Carolina 5-8 against the spread, 6-7 over under, 3-3 on the road. Buffalo 7-6, 6-1 against the spread, 6-7 over under, 3-3 at home. They are coming in not covering in 3 of their last 4 games. They lost to the Colts 41-15. They beat the Saints 31-6, but then lost to New England 14-10 and lost to Tampa Bay 33-27 as 3.5-point dogs, losing that in overtime. Definitely does not feel good there. Carolina has been struggling as of late. They haven't covered in 3 of 4. They have gone over in 4 straight games as well, so keep that in mind as well. But I would look to I added the Carolina Panthers here at plus 14.5. I just feel like this is just too many points. No matter if it's Cam Newton or if it's PJ Walker, I think this is still too many points. The Bills are not a team I'm particularly trusting right now, so I'm going to go with the Panthers here plus the 14.5.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. We're just gonna go through the chat each time. That's fine. We already did that one. I will be up for it. I have to create a Twitter account or Instagram or Discord or Facebook. Any of those, just hit me up. Hit me up. College of Charleston versus Rhode Island. By the way, Nick, I did add a free play onto the site of Cal Irvin and Duquesne over. There you go. College of Charleston. Let's see what that game's looking like. Versus Rhode Island. Yeah, we got to play in that one. We got the under.
And then over, right?
Northern
over.
Yes. Northern Illinois versus Illinois Chicago. We got nothing in that game. We got nothing. Unless I'm going to check it again. Chicago, Illinois, 127. We got a 129. And it's a 10. We got an 11.5. So a little bit of a favor towards Illinois, Chicago. A little bit of a favor towards the over, but nothing in that game. Bills in the under at the 14.5. I don't think so. Took the Bills -7. They're holy crap! What?
How?
Where the heck did you get that? Damn. Okay, you got Bills at 9. Yeah, if you want the Bills, you kind of missed your line. Bengals money line. We'll get into that one. I don't mind. I like that game. SMU versus Mexico. I think it's New Mexico. SMU. I just had them. There it is. I have the under. And then Texas versus Stanford. I believe I don't have anything from that Texas game. Or we might. I'm not sure. No, we don't have anything from the Texas game right now. What is your number for Detroit? Because Detroit is we got them at -12. So there you go. Bills suck. Dawkins out for Bills. So are the Patriots, by the way. Coastal Carolina versus Mid-10. No value there. Let me check the line on it now. Yeah, still no value on that game. San Francisco and St. Louis. San Francisco and Arkansas State. I'm just going to go through every single game. I don't know. Arizona State, my bad. I read that one quick. Oh, there was no line on that game last night. Let's see. 2.5. That's right. And 131. Yep, we got it. We got it lined exactly where it's at. All right. This is a trap written all over it. There's a lot of points. That's why I didn't bet it.
I don't think so.
That's why I didn't bet it. Portland versus Montana State. Montana versus Santa Clara. We can't be giving out everything. If you're interested, Marcos, if you're interested in talking more, because if we're going to list off every single game, just DM me on Twitter. I'll talk to you. I do like the 14 and a hook. Okay. You said Rhode Island over. I said no. Hold on. No, under. I got him earlier this week at 9. Nice. Bills. Nice. Marcos, just DM me on Twitter or something. We could talk for a little bit. Thinking about adding the Panthers on a touchdown teaser today. That's what I forgot to do. Was my big teaser. Plus 21.5 versus Bills. That's probably
the way to go.
That's probably the way to go on that one. Yep. We got to move on. We'll go to this game next.
Yeah, this one's should be an interesting one here. The New York Jets are at the Miami Dolphins in this one here. We have the Dolphins as now 10-point favorites in this game with a total of 41.5. What's your thoughts on this one?
Under. Well, it's a divisional matchup, so that's just how I'm going to be rolling. I'm just not really too fun. I'm not really too interested in. Like, we have it up. These two offenses suck. Jets offense sucks, but Miami offense sucks. The defenses are meh. I just don't see them getting anything done today. So I could easily see this one being a 21-17 type game and just go way under the total. That's why for my big teaser thing, I'm going to end up putting the Jets plus the points as part of my teaser. But I'm not really too interested in this one.
Yeah, we look at these two teams. We have the Jets coming into this game at 17.4 points per game, which is 29th in the NFL. They actually have a really bad defense as well, 32nd in the NFL. They give up 30.5 points a game. Here's the thing, though. They're going up against Miami, who has looked really good as of late. They've won 5 straight games, but they're not really scoring many points. They're still 25th in the NFL with 19.5 points scored per game. They're 31st in the NFL, 79.2 rushing yards a game. There's 29th in the NFL and 309.8 yards per game. They're coming off of their bye week. And previous to that, they beat the Giants 20-9. They put up 33 points against Carolina, but then only 24 against this Jets team. The last time these two teams played, they put up 41 points, 24-17 in favor of the Dolphins. They put up 22 against the Ravens. They put up 17 against the Texans. They put up 11 against Buffalo. I see this as an under game. They've gone under in 5 of their last 6 games. And even with the Jets defense the way it is, I think this is a lower scoring game. I think 24-17 makes a lot of sense. I have under 42.5. I got this earlier in the week. And I think that this line could be 30 or 40, 39.5, similar to that Jacksonville game. And I'd still look towards the under this one. So under 42.5 is what I got for this one.
That's her. Hi, also people. Hi, CSN. Hi, Rat. How you doing? Well, we'll go from one New York team to the next. Let's roll it, Nick.
Yeah, we have the New York Giants hosting the Dallas Cowboys in this spot here. Cowboys are 12-point road dogs in this spot, and the total is 44.5. I like a side and a total from this game. Where are you looking, Tim?
I don't know. You can go first.
I can go first with this one?
Yeah, you can go first with some of them, Nick.
Okay.
I'm just quickly scrolling through the college basketball games again to see if I have any more plays.
All right, fair enough. Dallas Cowboys coming to this game 9-4. They're 10-3 against the spread. They're 6-7 over under. They're 5-2 on the road. The Giants are 4-9 this year. They're 6-7 against the spread. They're 4-8-1 over under, and they're 3-3 at home. I personally got this at 10.5 earlier in the week with the New York Giants, so I would love it even better at 12. I think that this is a 10-point game. This has, 27-17 written all over it, something along those lines. The Giants lose by 10. The under hits. I have both the under 44.5 and the Giants in this spot. I know the Giants have struggled as of late. They haven't covered in 3 of their last 4 games, but they have gone under in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their last 7 games. And I like the under. Dallas is finally coming off of back-to-back covers. Granted, they had to do it against a COVID-ridden Washington team with Kyle Allen in halfway through the game, and a New Orleans team that had a third-string quarterback. I want to say Taysom Hill that threw 4 interceptions. But previous to that, they had lost 3 of their last 4 against the spread. And I think this is a game where they come back down to earth and they don't cover in this one here. I think 10.5, now 12 points is way too many points for these Cowboys to be laying. So yeah, I'm going to go with the under 44.5 and the Giants, you can get them at plus 12 now.
Yeah, this one would be an under game for me. I just don't. It's another divisional matchup, and it's more of a fade of the Giants offense to begin with. This Giants team is a mess, and I don't really see them doing much. Keep in mind, divisional matchups normally unders past week 10, just because you're going to get a little bit more defensive matchups. You're not going to get them one to score as much. Honestly, one of the plays I was looking for this one, I don't play a lot of team totals, but the Giants team total under, it's at a 16. I don't really see them scoring that much. And I can see Dallas putting up 4 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns. I can see them putting up a bunch. I cannot see the Giants putting up a lot in this one. I did put the Giants in as my plus 12, so it ended up being, I did 7.5 point teaser, so plus 19.5 versus Dallas today. But nothing that I'm really willing to bet straight up. So I like the under in this game. I think that's the best spot. Defensive matchup. Let's run it.
Yeah, I agree with that one there. And I did see Nathan bring up a good point in the chat from that last game with the Dolphins defense. Maybe look towards a team total under 14.5 with the Jets. I don't hate that. That's at minus 105 at my book, under 14.5. I might get to that.
So, sounds good. Oh, doggo. Yo, is this the Earle Sports Bet Show? Hello, Juno Malone. Welcome. Yes, it is. That Miami defense, Jets under, yes. Yes, this is. Hell yeah, I knew it. I want to be on the show. Cowboys cover the spread easy, but I'll take the under 45.5. Yep, we're on that as well. I like it. Let's keep rolling. We get this game up next.
This one's a tricky one here. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Tennessee Titans. The Steelers are 1-point home favorites in this game, a total of 43.5. We have the Steelers coming into this game. Let me get these numbers up. The Steelers coming into this game 6-6-1. They're 5-8 against the spread. They're 5-8 over under. They're 4-2-1 at home. On the other side, we have Tennessee, who's 9-4. They're 8-5 against the spread. They're 7-6 over under, and they're 4-2 on the road. And this is a really fishy line here. And to be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards the Steelers in this game here. We have this game. I had this game handicapped around a pick 'em, I think. So this is a spot here where even at -1, I feel like Steelers is the lean here for me, as crazy as that sounds. I also kind of like the over a little bit in this spot. Both these teams have been trending a little bit more towards the over as of late. We know that actually 2 out of the last 3 games for Tennessee have gone under. But granted, they played Houston and Jacksonville in those games. When they're playing actual legit offenses, they're going over in their games. And on the other side here, we do have the Steelers, which they've been going over a lot lately. They've gone over in 3 of their last 4. And if Baltimore kicked a field goal instead of going for 2-point conversion at the end of that game, that may have been 4 straight overs for these Pittsburgh Steelers. So it'll be a lean towards the over in this game for me. And a lean potentially towards team total over for Tennessee. That's a 20.5. I can put them up. I can see them putting up 3 touchdowns. So lean towards the over in this game for me, but I didn't get involved in this one.
All good. Yeah, the only thing I could see from this one is an under. We talked about me and Higgs did Total Chaos the other day. And I just think that this Tennessee offense has just been really overperforming since losing Derrick Henry. I think they're going to finally get some regression and just start to really plummet with their offense. Ryan Tannehill, I mentioned as probably the biggest bust of the year in terms of what people expected compared to what they got. I feel like this is just a spot where we get like a ugly like 13-15 type game and just goes way under and a team wins on a last second field goal or something like that. I just don't really like this either side. I really don't. But I put under in as this is the only game where I had a total in for my teaser and I went with the under. So that's where I'm rolling with this one, Nick.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to tease this game, take whoever's the plus point and just tease them up to a touchdown.
That's fair. Hornets +7. I'll look at that one. Marcus, you're good. Yeah, hey, I know you don't have Twitter. That's fine. Just hit me up on any social media, dude. You're good. I just don't want to be going. Oh, it's not that you can't ask questions. I just don't want to have to be going over every single game for the college slate. So if you have any questions, I have no problem with you DMing me on any of the socials. So you're good. You're good, dude. We appreciate all the support that you're here every single day. So trust me, if you hit me up, I'll help you out. Grizzlies -5 and maybe over. I like the Grizzlies. Yes. We'll keep on rolling through this NFL slate. We get this beauty of a matchup. Let's run it, Nick.
Marquee matchup of the day. Tank Bowl. Houston Texans are at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars are 5.5-point home favorites with a total of 39.5 in this game. Go ahead, Tim.
Stop it. Get some help.
That being said, I'm on Jacksonville. We saw some interesting line movement with this one. Jacksonville was a -3. Then their coach got fired. Now they're -5.5. That just proves a lot. I will be on Jacksonville today. I think with no more Urban Meyer, they absolutely kill today. I think they win by 10+ points. Jacksonville finally gets another win. This is a really good thing for Jacksonville not to have him. And if you guys are looking at any player props, what was his name?
James Robinson.
James Robinson. He's the one that they benched for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hated them.
Yeah. So the only 2 wins that Jacksonville has this season, Miami and Buffalo. I think they get their 3rd win of the season today versus Houston. I'm grabbing them -5.5. You normally don't see Jacksonville as this big of a dog, as a favorite in general. Sorry, and I'm grabbing them today -5.5. Give me the Jaguars versus Houston.
Yeah, quite the 1-800 gambler game when we both have a play on these. And I might have a double up spot on this game. So looking at this game, we have the Houston Texans coming into this 2-11. They're 5-8 against the spread. They're 5-8 over under. They're 1-5 on the road. When Jacksonville is 2-11, 4-9 against the spread. 2-11 over under this year, and 1-5 at home. I did a free pick video on this game yesterday, and somehow I got to 4.5 minutes on that free pick video. But we have the Houston Texans, who are 32nd in the NFL, 13.6 points scored per game, 32nd in the NFL in yards, 32nd in the NFL in rushing yards, 31st in the NFL in passing yards. It's a team that struggles to put up any points, 13 against Seattle, nothing against the Colts, 14 against the Jets. The Jets with that defense. They did put up 22 against Tennessee, but then 9 against Miami, 5 against Arizona, 3 against Indy. They got goose-egged by the Bills earlier in the year. So this is a team that's been zeroed a couple of times this year. And then on the other side, we get the beautiful offense of the Jacksonville Jaguars, 31st in the NFL in points per game, 30th in yards per game, 29th in passing yards a game, 23rd in rushing yards per game. They've gone under in 8 straight games, 9 of their last 10. And here's how I'm going to approach this one here. Not only under, which is now 39.5. I got this one at 40.5. Give me the team total under for the Houston Texans as well. And I'm tempted on the team total under 21.5 with the Jaguars as well. Just going both team total unders. But I'm going to go Texans team total under 17. Let me take a look at this real quick. In the last 10 games, the Texans have hit 17 or more points 3 times. And that was against New England a while ago. It was in garbage time against the Rams, and it was against the Titans. So team total under 17 for the Houston Texans and under 39.5 for this game. Plain and simple, I'm not watching it.
I just real quick, and then we'll move on with your thing. I'd be careful because I feel like this could be an instance of double negatives, meaning Houston sucks on offense, Jacksonville sucks on offense. We get a 35-34 game or something like that, and we get a way high scoring game. I would just be careful. So we'll see with that, but this is a 1-800 gambler game. Even though I have money on it. Jay Richardson, sup fellas? Thanks for that Oilers puck line. I think it was on the Kraken.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Marcos. 1-800 gambler, yes. The Cavs under might be a look. What do y'all got? I got Cavs. I just got the Cavs. To be 100% honest, I have not looked at totals in the NBA because the way I do my totals, it's not going to work right now. Just because with recency stuff and all that numbers, it's for different teams. Because a team that's today could be totally different from the one that played last night or 2 days ago because of COVID and all that stuff. Once COVID dies down a little bit, I'll jump back into totals for the NBA. I have not touched totals in the last couple of days for the NBA. The Kitties, yes. On top of, you got Cavs -2. I got them +3.5. So, Cal Irvin, first half, -1.5. I believe I just looked at that one. Yeah, that was the one I had the over for. First half, -1.5. What? Is it actually that big of a spread? Holy crap. That's college football. Sick. Oh, you know what? We should have added Cal Irvin to that as well. Nick, add Cal Irving to your card for today as well. I didn't even notice that when I was going through. I just looked at the total. Cal Irving minus 6.5. There you go. There's a live play that we're putting up right as I speak. So good. That works. Nick, if you want to keep going through the chat.
Yeah. Heat last night total 204. Now it's 209.
Once again, I haven't really looked at totals in the NBA for a little bit.
Stop it. Get some help betting that much on this trash game. Hey, I love me some bum fights sometimes.
Bum fight.
Maybe lean over Markel. Big team total week for me. The NFL lines are too much and missing movie. Yeah. Like the hockey slate today. Me too. I got 3 plays on the hockey slate so far. We'll get there. Yeah. Packers line jumped 2 out. 2 points. Lamar must be out. Yes, he is out. I think they just confirmed that. Supness.
All right, we got to restart the show. Lex is here.
All right, cool.
We'll keep on running through though. We got a lot of games still left to go, and we've already been live for half an hour. We still have half the NFL slate, and then an NBA and an NHL slate. So let's keep going. Arizona. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals, Detroit Lions here. 13-point home favorites are these Detroit Lions. Total of 48 in this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
Oof. I'm not really too big of a fan of this game. I feel like, and I don't want to say this out loud in Detroit, letting you get too much from it. I feel like this could be a Detroit spot. At 13 points, I think that at home, I think that Detroit could possibly get a backdoor ugly cover as they normally do. I did not bet this. It's part of my teaser, part of my Hail Mary thing, which my teaser last week went on 11-1. So hopefully I could turn it around and get another good one today. But I feel like this would be a Detroit Lions spot. I teased them up to like 20.5 or something like that. So that's my lean there. I personally do not have any money on this game.
Yeah, for me here, I think I'm going to have a theme to my card today because I'm adding a couple extra plays. One being because this line moved up to 10.5. I'm going to be on the Jets now at 10.5 to go along with that under, and give me the ugly dog here with the Lions at plus 13. I had this game handicapped around 12. Yes, DeAndre Swift's not going to be in this game, which is definitely going to hurt. But you got to think Kyler Murray's going to be without his favorite weapon for the rest of the season, and DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins is going to be out. So that is definitely a big loss here for these Cardinals. And this is a Detroit team that we've seen has been feisty all year long. So this is a game where I'm going to have a theme of ugly dogs today because to go along with the Jets play I added and the Lions play I added is Carolina, is the Giants, and there's a Sunday night play in there as well. So,
you didn't do Falcons, did you?
Falcons? No, we're on the Niners. No, it's the Saints. Yeah, this is an ugly dog type of day for me. Hopefully, I'm not going to be wrong on this one again, like I was the NHL yesterday. But with the amount of favorites that covered last week, this is going to be a dog week this week. And some ugly, ugly dogs, I think, are going to be hitting today. So I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions in this spot here, plus the 13 points. I think this is potentially a look-ahead spot for the Cardinals because the Cardinals next week play the Colts on Sunday night or Saturday night for Christmas. So that should be an interesting game as well. This could be a look-ahead spot. They're on the road. I'm not laying 13 points on the road with anybody here. Let's go Lions today, plus the 13.
Oof. I didn't bet it, but I would be on that side.
Plus 535 money line could be interesting as well.
Under 44 in the Panthers game. Panthers plus 14, Jets plus 10, under 41.5, and then in the Cowboys game. Cowboys under 41. So he likes the under. He likes the Jets to cover. He likes the under and the Panthers to cover.
Yeah.
I like it. Now it's gone. Yeah. Under 39.5. That is a really, really low total.
I totally agree with it. That. It's low for a reason.
See any NBA team totals that might be a play. Just looking off of it, I feel like the one that pops out the most to me, Brooklyn Nets team total under 104.5. Lions under. I could definitely see that. Marcella, try to get your lines earlier. I will say careful with that right now with all the COVID stuff. But good luck. I'm normally a big advocate to get your lines early, but with COVID and everything going on, just be careful with it. Pistons do suck. Harvard -16. We have that game around 17, so no. Took Arizona -7.
First half? That's got to be a first half.
That's got to be a first half.
That's got to be first half. They're 7.5 first half.
There you go. Player props, AJ Green, 2 touchdowns plus 600. I don't mind that. And 100 yards and a touchdown plus 700. Good luck. Who else is going to catch the ball? Good point. Cowboy game under, Giant team total under, yes. Cavs over. Really no lean towards that Cavs total. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah. Atlanta Falcons and San Francisco 49ers. Niners are 9-point favorites. How ironic. Their total of 47.5. And this is our circuit bet. We're going to go over because I really don't care about the circuit contest anymore, to be completely honest. I like the Niners in this spot here. I had this game handicapped around 11.5, 12 in this spot. And this is a game that I think that this is going to be one of those games where it's going to be a blowout. I was looking at potentially first half full game double up. Niners -5 in the first half could be an interesting play as well, or team total over 13.5 in the first half as well. Could be an interesting spot as well. I think this game has potential overwritten all over it. So I would lean towards the over in this game. But for this one, I'm going to ride with the Niners here, -5 in this spot.
Yeah, as Nick mentioned, Niners is our circuit pick. It would be a lean towards the under, though. The only reason why I say that is I'm fading the Falcons offense. I could easily see this one being a 30-3 type game. Yes, I could easily see it being like a 30-3 and go way under. So I'm 100% down with San Francisco. It would be a lean towards the under, though, in this one as well.
Fair enough. We have 3 games remaining now. This one's an interesting one. I didn't get to this game at all, but it should be this is a team that I've been backing a lot this season versus a team that I really haven't, but I think this line is correct. The Denver Broncos are 3-point home favorites against the Cincinnati Bengals with a total of 44 in this game. Broncos come into this game. Let me get these numbers up because I haven't had them up last couple games. We have the Bengals coming in 7-6. They're 6-7 against the spread, 6-7 over under, 4-2 on the road. We have the Broncos here who are 7-6. They're 7-6 against the spread. They're 3-10 over under this year and 4-3 at home. Do you have any thoughts on this game, Tim?
Yes, I actually have this is another one of the plays that I kind of really like this week. Even with a little bit of banged up, I think Cincinnati is the play in this one. I like them at the +3. I think this is a very close game. I feel like Cincinnati still has a shot to win their division. I know Nick is going to be at 100% against me because he likes everybody else in that division. But I think Cincinnati's legit. If Joe Burrow can stay healthy, Jamar Chase is good to go, and I can definitely see a win out of Cincinnati today. I do still think that Denver is playing well this year, but I think they're just overachieving a little bit right now. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals plus the 3 points.
Yeah,
and the money line.
Yeah, this is a spot I didn't get to. This is an important game for both these teams. Obviously, with the Chargers losing on Thursday night, Broncos could be tied with them at the end of this week with a win. And this is an important game for the Bengals. Or if they get a win and Cleveland loses, I'm assuming that the Ravens are going to lose without Lamar Jackson today. This is a spot where this is a must-win game here for the Bengals as well. Here's the thing. I would lean towards an under in this game. The Broncos they go over in their last game against the Lions, but
garbage.
Lions only scored 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Previous to that, 22-9 loss against the Chiefs, 28-13 win over the Chargers. So this would be they would flip in the standings with the win. A 30-13 loss versus the Eagles, a 30-16 win against the Cowboys, 17-10 against Washington, 17-14 loss against Cleveland. This is a team that's been going under as of late, and Cincinnati has looked really good on offense. So this is not a particular team where I was looking to bet a team total under with, and not at 20.5. If this was 21, where I had that little half point of insurance here, I would go with the team total under in this game with the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Broncos win this game straight up and cover this spread. I would be leaning towards the Broncos in this spot here, but I just didn't get to this game.
Fair enough. Run through the chat again. Lex says the under in the 49ers game. Yep. Team total. Yep. Under 44. These teams are top 5 for the slowest pace of play. Plus the Bengals stuff running very well. Lean Bengals.
Yeah, I'm leaning under in that game, and I might get to that later in the day. So, as always, keep an eye out for community posts or posts on my Twitter or Facebook group.
Yep. Something
along those lines. I may put out an under in this Cincinnati game.
Nick, you're going to keep riding the team total under with Houston?
Yeah.
There you go. 2 games in the NFL
it's in the
left.
It's in the scroller down below.
Yep, 2 games in the NFL left.
Green Bay Packers and Baltimore Ravens. This game just became even more interesting. Now they're 8-point road favorites, these Green Bay Packers. There's a total of 45 in this game. Where are you looking at for this spot, Tim?
It's Green Bay or nothing at this point. I felt like this was going to be a close game. Lamar gets ruled out. I don't think it's going to be a close game anymore. Maybe a team total under for Baltimore. I think that Green Bay puts up 30 by themselves. I just think this is a good spot for Green Bay to keep rolling. They know that they need to win out in order to really have a shot with getting the 1 seed in the NFC. And considering that Green Bay gets to have, I'm pulling up their rest of their season. Green Bay gets the Browns, Vikings, and Lions. They could easily win those last 3 games. This is going to be the biggest game that they need to worry about. I think if they win this one, they win out and get their 1 seed in that NFC. So I'm grabbing Green Bay in this game.
Yeah. This team total is now at 27. And it's at even money for the Green Bay Packers. And I think that's the only thing I like in this game is Green Bay Packers team total over 27. I didn't bet it. Because to be honest, if Lamar Jackson was going to be in this game, I would have a ticket with the Baltimore Ravens name on it. I'm not getting to this game now. It's just not a spot I need to get to. I don't need to be betting on Tyler Huntley and the Baltimore Ravens. At this price, getting over a touchdown, I kind of want to lean towards the Ravens in this spot, but I'm not getting involved in this game. But getting over a touchdown, I think that could be an interesting look. But my favorite play in this game would be the team total over 27. With the Green Bay Packers, I think they put up at least 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I will say, and if you're teasing this game at all, either way works. Teasing Green Bay down to a pick'em or teasing Baltimore up to the 15.5 or whatever it is, I think that's a really good spot for either side. Go back to the chat. Bengals money line, first quarter. I like it. Over 44. Packers pulling. Yes, I think Packers pull out that. Green Bay team total over. Yes. Took my Green Bay Packer Cheeseheads -3 full game. Arizona -7 full game. Bills -7 full game. Maybe remember maybe our books are different lines. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got the Tijuana ones. That's why.
Yeah. What book is this? Send me the link to this. I need to bet on that book. If I can be getting the Bills at 7 and the Arizona Cardinals at 7, come on! I need this book.
Omar, DM us on Twitter. Let us know what the book is. Don't say it out here because we don't want to get in trouble with different books and stuff.
But I need that book.
We need whatever book you're on. We need it. Let's move on. Sunday night game, Nick.
Yeah, New Orleans Saints are at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers are 11-point home favorites in this game with a total of 45.5. Are you looking at anything really in this game?
No, not really. To be completely honest, I believe I teased down the Bucks. Yeah, I teased down the Bucks to a 3.5. I'm not really too interested in this game though. That's the only action I'll have in it. Should Tampa Bay absolutely blow them out? Yes, I could definitely see this one being a 41-10 type game. But I just think this could be I just think Tampa Bay blows them out. But I didn't bet it.
I'm on the Saints here. I took another ugly dog here. My day's gonna be filled with ugly dogs. Whether it's the Panthers, whether it's the Jets, whether it's the Giants, whether it's the Lions, whether it's the Saints, give me all the ugly dogs today. None of them on the money line, though. None of them on the money line, obviously. But looking at this spot here, we have. I want to see if I need to take a look at what the Buccaneers have next week, because this could be a look ahead spot here. I mean, you're at home, big favorites against a struggling Saints team. I get it. It's a divisional game. They look at the Panthers next week.
I was about to say they get Panthers, Jets, Panthers. No, this is the toughest game they got left.
Yeah, they should win out. I think that this defense, though, for the New Orleans Saints can keep this within range. Now, the offense, that's going to be the big question mark. Alvin Kamara is back, so they should have that nice little weapon back. And the Saints defense is actually not terrible. They only give up 22 points a game, which is 11th. They have a top 6 rushing defense. They only give up 95 rushing yards a game, which means they're going to have to force Tom Brady to throw the ball. Granted, Tom Brady can throw the ball, so that's a tough thing there. But I'm also leaning towards the under in this game. The Saints have gone under in 3 straight games. Now, granted, they have gone under in 3 of their last 5 as well. The Buccaneers, they're coming off of a huge emotional win against the Buffalo Bills last week, so this could be a potential letdown spot, potentially. And I think 11 is too many points in this game. I had the team handicapped around 8.5. So you're giving me over 10 points, over that key number of 10. I'll take the Saints here to the spot, and I'll lean towards the under in this game as well.
Fair enough. Under in the game, I think that might be a play. We got you. It's not available. Gotcha. Kamara, anytime touchdown. Who else is going to score? Nobody's going to score. Nobody's going to score for New Orleans today. Drive over the border. There you go. All right. That is everything for the NFL slate. We'll go ahead and jump into some NBA action. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and run the bumper. Let me take that off real quick and bump.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you guys should listen to that pretty girl. She knows what she's saying. Anyways, we'll go ahead and jump into some NBA action. We'll try to rapid fire through these. I know there's a lot of COVID crap and all that stuff going on in the NBA. Nick, let's go ahead and run through it.
Yeah, I'm going to start by listing out all my plays for the NBA today. All right, I'm done. All right, we'll start it off here. San Antonio Spurs are at the Sacramento Kings in this spot here. Spurs are 5-point road dogs in this game. Our road favorites, total of 228 in this game. Your thoughts?
All right, real quick, going through the players who are going to be out in this game. De'Aaron Fox, COVID. Holmes, eye injury is questionable for today's game. Martin Bagley, health and safety protocol. Terrence Davis, health and safety protocol. Alex Len, health and COVID. Mitchell, COVID. So, yeah, a lot of this Sacramento side is going to be out with COVID today. It would be a lean towards San Antonio. I just did not pull the trigger on this one just because I don't really trust San Antonio to get the job done. They did just have a really good game against the Utah Jazz. I think this could be a letdown spot, but this one's going to be a pass for me. Too much COVID on Sacramento side. Not trusting the San Antonio Spurs on the other side.
Yeah, Fair enough. We'll move on to the next game then.
Yep. Rapid fire through these, and then we'll head back to the chat afterwards.
Yep. Portland Trailblazers at the Memphis Grizzlies here. Grizzlies are 5-point home favorites, a total of 218 in this game.
Yeah, I'm on Memphis. I got it at 4. So I got it at a lot better of a line. It's at 5.5 now. Portland 1-11 on the road. That's all I need to see. 2-10 on the road against the spread. They've been really struggling lately. 2-8 in their last 10 games. 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 games. On the other side, Memphis is currently, I believe, 4th in the West. 19-11 this year. And they're 9-1 their last 10. 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 at home against a Portland team who is still without CJ McCollum. He is making progress with his collapsed lung, and he will be reevaluated next week. So hopefully he comes back soon. Hopefully he gets better. But this is going to be a spot where I'm on Memphis.
Fair enough.
Woo, NBA. He took the Spurs money line. That's at -5. That's very juicy, isn't it? NBA, Spurs at -180. I guess. Big spreads. I took Grizzlies -3. There you go. Yeah, I got a -4 last night. We'll keep rolling.
Yeah, we'll keep going here. The Miami Heat are 7-point road favorites against the Detroit Pistons with a total of 207.5. Your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I'm not interested in this one either. Bam Butler's still out. Jeremiah Grant's going to be out for long term. Tyler Herro, questionable with a quad injury. Nothing else really significant in this game. It would be a lean towards Detroit at anything. I personally have done 0 with totals because of all the COVID stuff. I'm not trying to mess with COVID and totals and all that stuff because that just completely throws off my numbers. So this one's going to be just a pass for me on this one.
Fair enough. Just sounds like my whole entire card. Just a pass on this one.
Fair enough.
New Orleans Pelicans are at the Philadelphia 76ers in this next game. The Sixers are 5.5-point favorites with a total of 213.5.
I'm on Philadelphia minus the 5.5 at home. The Pelicans are coming off of a really nice win in overtime versus Milwaukee. I feel like this is just gonna be a letdown spot for them. Philadelphia, even with Joel Embiid questionable, even if he sits, I still believe that Philadelphia takes care of business in this one and wins by 10+. And at home against Pelicans. This is a get right spot, I guess, for Philadelphia after losing to a Brooklyn team that was hammered with COVID stuff, and then also losing to Miami. So I feel like this is a get right spot for them. I'm taking the Sixers minus 5.5.
Yeah, I remember that game against Brooklyn. I actually cashed in on Brooklyn in that game.
Detroit's on a back-to-back. That's right. They played yesterday. This is the game that I have interest in, though.
Yeah, we have the Nuggets are at the aforementioned Brooklyn Nets. They are 9-point road favorites, the Nuggets here against a COVID beaten. And that's probably putting it nicely. They got Kyrie Irving back for 20 minutes yesterday.
Yeah.
And then he went on health and safety protocol. What are you looking at for this one here?
Yeah, let's go off by seeing what the projected starting lineup is for the Brooklyn Nets. At point guard, Patty Mills. You can get C. Thomas at a shooting guard. Edwards at small forward. You can get maybe Blake Griffin at power forward. And Claxton at...
Blake Griffin, it's 2010 again?
And Claxton at center. He's the fourth string. Power forward behind Paul Millsap, Johnson, and Durant. This Brooklyn team, I think I would save some time if I just went over the players that will be playing in today's game. But quickly, the Brooklyn Nets will be without Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LaMarcus Aldridge, maybe Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, Bruce Brown, Sharp, Johnson, Bembry, Howard. Oh no, Howard's on the Nuggets. Sorry, Millsap. This Brooklyn team is absolutely beat up to pieces. They're going to be running on like a 7-man rotation, 8-man rotation, whatever it is. Nuggets win by 20+ in this game. Nuggets are as healthy as they can be at the moment. I don't know Jamal Murray. A little bit of hamstring soreness for Gordon. He'll be fine to go most likely. This Denver Nuggets team is going to win by 20 plus tonight. Give me that -9.
Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, not to mention the Nets lost to the Magic last night on a back-to-back. Yeah, this one's Denver Nuggets all over it. And actually, we got to fix the thing for next game. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a funny little thing, Tim. With Lamar Jackson being out, my quarterback for my fantasy team for the first round of the playoffs, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, boy. All right, what?
I just want to put that out there.
Good.
Next game here, it still says Denver. Let's move that.
Sorry.
I was going to say, I don't know which game to go to. Cleveland Cavaliers are at the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are now, they're not 3-point favorites and 3.5-point favorites.
They're back to that. I was wondering about that. Yeah.
They're 3-point favorites in this game, a total of 219. What are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, I'm confused. I know this one did go to this one went to a 3.5, like a 2-point cover for the Cavs. What happened here? Am I missing something?
Did Trae Young get out of COVID protocol?
No, Trae Young is out for today. He will not be available in today's game. This is kind of weird. Mobley's also out for Cleveland, but I still think that this Cleveland team is the play, especially at the +3.5. Now, I don't understand why it went like that. That's kind of weird. They're 3.5 on my book too. I'm just trying to wonder why. I'm on Cleveland. They've covered in 14 straight games. I'm not going away from that now. Cleveland +3 is the play for me in this one. Give it to me.
Yeah. Remember how I said earlier in the slate that I'm not betting any NBA today? I lied. I just added this to my card. This one didn't make any sense to me because I did read off that Trae Young was going to be out this game. This did go to a -2, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
And now it's 3.5 again? Please explain to me why.
No, tell me why.
Give me the Cavaliers +3.5 here. I think the Cavaliers are a top 10 team in the NBA right now.
They 100% are. I believe they're the 4th ranked team in the third in the East.
Yeah,
they are third in the East.
Give me the Cavs at +3.5 and give me a half unit of them at +135. This is going to be my only NBA play of the day today. Cavs +3.5 and +135.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that they're third in the East. I did not expect that. They're ahead of Milwaukee. They're ahead of Boston, Philadelphia, Atlanta. The only teams that are ahead of them, Chicago by 2 games and Brooklyn by 4.5. That's kind of crazy. Well, where's all the money at in that Cavs game? I have no clue. 5 players on Cleveland tested positive and will be out. Did I miss something here? I don't see anything. I see a Okoro out, and I see Mobley out. I only see 2 players. I could be missing something, but for right now, Cleveland.
I will do some research on that when you go over the Lakers and the Bulls.
Yeah, Bulls 5.5-point favorites. And the Lakers had some bad news today. Anthony Davis suffered a sprained MCL and will be out at least 4 weeks. That is very concerning because that's the knee injury that's been bothering him for a long time. I'm on the Bulls. This will be their first game back since the 11th. So this will be their first game in 8 days. So they'll be rested. Still no Zach LaVine. But everybody else is going to be good to go for this one. I think Chicago Bulls come into this one and play really well. No Anthony Davis for the Lakers. Bulls by 10.
Adrian Wojn asked, I had a Woj bomb here. Cleveland Cavaliers have a COVID outbreak on their roster, and fears exist that they will struggle to have the league's minimum 8 players available versus Atlanta tonight. 5 players tested positive this morning. I hope this game is postponed now.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, in that case, I kind of messed up on that one.
Yeah.
I did not see that post right away. So Lakers under in the I can understand that when you think both teams off to bad shooting starts. I like the Bulls in this game now. Kind of worried about that Cleveland game now, but we'll see.
I just hope it's postponed.
We'll go ahead and move on.
Yeah, we'll look at the Dallas Mavericks at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wolves are 3-point favorites, total 212.5. Where are you looking here?
I passed on this game. This is the last game that I passed on for the day. Luka's still out, so we'll see with that. And then Edwards is out for Minnesota. Other than that, there's not really as much. Reggie Bullock out, health and safety. Josh Green, health and safety. Sterling Brown, questionable with foot injury. Not really that much going on, but I didn't bet this game. This one's just one I passed on.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't realize that when I bet it. So, once again, that's what happens when you bet lines early. So, be careful. T-Wolves -1. Good luck, dude. Final NBA game of the day, Nick?
Yeah, Hornets are at the Suns. Suns are 7.5-point favorites, a total of 230.5. What are you looking at for this one?
I don't understand why Phoenix is that big of a favorite. I know Devin Booker might be back today, but these are the two teams that are like not riddled by COVID right now. Charlotte's pretty much healthy at this point. I'm going to be interested in Charlotte plus 7.5 with sprinkle on the money line. I just think it's too wide of a spread for a game like this. I'm just grabbing Charlotte plus 7.5 and moving on.
Yeah, pass here.
Over 226. Over 227.5 for the Spurs. I don't mind that. Just be careful with some of these teams with totals. Over 230 in the Suns game. Yes, I could see that as well. All right, how about some hockey, Nick? Do you want to run through some hockey real quick?
Yes.
We got 4 games today because half the other ones started got postponed. Started in the Vegas Golden Knights and the New York Islanders. Vegas is a round 145 favorite in this game, total of 5.5. Let's hear it, Nick.
Yeah, this line's actually gone down a little bit. The Vegas Golden Knights are now -130 favorites here. And looking at this spot here, we have the Vegas Golden Knights coming into this game. Let me get up these numbers. There we go. 19-11. They're 12-18 against the spread. They're 18-12 over under. 9-5 on the road this year. Islanders 8-12-5. They're 10-15 against the spread. They're 9-15 over under. They're 2-5-2 at home this season. Vegas comes into this game winning 4 straight and 7 of their last 8. They're coming off a shootout win versus the New York Rangers on the 17th. On the other side, the Islanders coming in off of a nice 3-1 win over the Boston Bruins, following a 2-1 loss versus the Detroit Red Wings. The Islanders have been playing slightly better as of late, but this is a spot here where we saw all yesterday. I need to turn off my vibration from my phone because that's driving me crazy. There we go. This is a game where we saw all 5 yesterday, favorites hit and the overs hit. I'm leaning towards the Islanders. I wanted them at that plus 127, plus 130 like they were earlier when this was a -145 line. I got under 5.5 at -105. The Islanders are a low-scoring team. We all know that. They're 30th in the NHL, 2.16 goals scored per game. This is a day game. This tells me under. This line's now gone to under 5.5 at -118. I'm going to go with the under here, under 5.5. Islanders and Golden Knights.
All right, we'll keep on rolling. Last night, yeah, I saw that total go up. AJ's is on VJK. No, go Islanders. St. Louis Blues at Winnipeg taking on the Jets. 140 favorites are the Jets, total of 5.5. Where are you running with this one, Nick? Any COVID news for this game?
Not that I know of. Oh, and to go over the injuries for the previous game, Paul Murray is actually day-to-day. Barzell remains out, and so is Pollock. And actually, this Knights team is getting healthier. They're only missing Martinez and Patrick and Eichel. So this is definitely a team that's getting healthier. On to this game, the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. Projected back potentially is Jordan Binnington today, off of COVID protocols. So he's most likely going to be getting the start in net versus Connor Hellebuyck and the Winnipeg Jets. The Blues are still going to be potentially without Jordan Kyrou, without David Perron, without Thomas, and without Braden Shen. When the Jets are going to be without Blake Wheeler. I personally got this at Jets minus 118 yesterday when the line dropped. They are now minus 140. That line moved really quick. So this is a Jets play for me. I lean towards the under in this spot as well, but I'm going to go with the Jets at minus 118.
Sounds good. We'll go ahead, keep on scrolling through. Los Angeles Kings and the Washington Capitals in the next game, Nick. Capitals around a 185 favorite in this game, total of 5.5. Where are you rolling with this one?
Yeah, this is, I think, either going to be Jonathan Quick on a back-to-back or an AHL goalie, because Cal Peterson's not going to be available for this game because he tested positive yesterday with COVID and is expected back, or he's in COVID protocol. He's expected back on the 22nd. Looking at this spot here, it'd be a lean towards these Capitals, but Tom Wilson's questionable for this game. TJ Oshie's out, so is Backstrom, so is Hathaway, so is Kuznetsov. So they are missing a lot of offense in this game as well, and it's going to be Vitek Vanacek. This may seem scary, this may feel stupid, but I'm going to go under 5.5 in this game. The Kings have been a heavy under team as of late. They're 9-9. They're 19-9 to the under so far this season. They did go over in their last game against Carolina to snap a 5-game under streak, and going under in under or pushing in 7 straight games. This is a game I think they're going to go under. Here, I could see this being a 4-1 type of game where the Capitals win, cover the puck line, but the under hits. So I'm going under 5.5 with the Capitals and the Kings.
Sounds good. Mr. Nick likes the Blues. She'll play the puck line just to be safe.
At minus 200?
Good luck. Caps team total over 3.5.
Okay.
And Quick was bad yesterday.
Yes, he was.
Last game, Pittsburgh Penguins, New Jersey Devils. Penguins around a minus 195, 200 favorite in this game, total of 6. Final game of the day, Nick. Where are you going?
Yeah, I'm not interested in either of these teams right now. It'd be a lean towards a team total over 3.5 with the Pittsburgh Penguins if I had to get to any spot in this game, but this is probably one I'm just staying off of. We have potentially it's going to be Gillies in net for the New Jersey Devils. We do have Pittsburgh coming in on a 6-game winning streak. And on the other side, New Jersey comes in struggling. They've lost 5 in a row and 9 of their last 10. They've gone over in 4 straight. So this has team total over and puck line maybe for the Pittsburgh Penguins written all over it. I may add that to my card later in the day. Penguins puck line over 3.5 team total. But for right now, this is going to be a pass in this game.
Sounds good. That is everything for today. If you like the over, if Quick does play, and yesterday Quick had a terrible game, so I don't know. Keep in mind, Quick's been one of the better goalies all year, so just be careful. He's had one bad game, and you wouldn't want to do that. Pens, there you go.
Penguins probably will be a play today.
All right. But before we head on out for today, we can do a recap. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, and our merch all linked down below, along with the Earle Sports Bets website. If you guys haven't checked out the Picks and Parleys family already, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs live probably now as well. Allie will be live in a little bit. So check out all of those streams as well. And make sure you guys check out the promo link in the description below. We recap for today, and then we will head on out. For the NFL, I like the under in the Jets game, under in the Giants game. San Francisco -9, Green Bay -7, Cincinnati +3, Jacksonville -5.5. For the NBA, I'm on the Denver Nuggets -9, Cleveland +3. But we'll see with that Cleveland game if that even plays. Chicago -5.5, Charlotte +7.5, Memphis -4.5 for today.
Yeah, and looking at it for me here, I'm going with, in the NFL, ugly dogs. Give me the Carolina Panthers at +14.5. Give me the Jets at +10.5, and the under 42.5 Jets and Dolphins. Give me the Giants +10.5, and the under 44.5. Give me the Texans team total under 17 at -120. The under 40.5 between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Lions +13, Saints +11, Niners -8. In the NBA, I'm hoping the game's postponed. Cleveland +3.5, Cleveland +130 money line. I'm happy to play there. The Islanders under 5.5, Winnipeg at -118, and the under 5.5 Kings and Caps.
Sounds good. No problem. AJ's taking the Blues. There you go. But Nick, that's pretty much it for today. Wrap it on up.
Yeah, that should just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we come out with a video here at Earle Sports Bets, or we go live, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, and good luck.
See you guys.